starting September 7th.
I'm Dave, and I want to be your TV friend.
Tonight, from New York City,
Join me, Paul, and the Dave Letterman Dancers.
a conversation with David Letterman.
This is Times Square, the center of New York's theater district. I'm Harry Smith. Good evening. Just up the street from us is the new home of Late Show with David Letterman, the setting for the most interesting story in this fall's television season. Over the next 30 minutes, with his show set to premiere here on CBS, David Letterman will share with us his thoughts about himself, his comedy, and how a guy from the Midwest ends up on big-time TV here in the heart of New York City.
We're ready. We're gonna roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. Roll to record. Confirm speed, please.
I'm sorry.
What's your point?
Let's wait till the microphones are on and then really talk it out.
We're gonna speed. Anytime, John.
Anytime, Harry. This is great. This is cool.
Is it as cool as you thought it would be?
Yeah. Oh, it's great. I mean, isn't it the best? You get up in the morning and you get to be on TV. I mean, how can it not be cool? No, it's exciting.
Come on.
Well, you don't think so?
Huh? Well, you've got the band, you've got the audience, you have the biggest stars in America.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Sitting there thinking I'm going to have a heart attack because he's going to chew me up and
it's
spit
very
me in.
exciting. There isn't, in the 12 years we were on the air at NBC, there wasn't a night that I didn't get excited. I was always excited, not nervous. Some nights very nervous, some nights anxious, not like I am here today with you, of course.
Letterman has a way of putting you at ease and leading you unsuspectingly into punchline after punchline.
It's true.
That's what he did last January when it was announced that he would leave the NBC network for CBS.
We are truly delighted to welcome this great star to the CBS network.
January 14th, CBS Chairman Lawrence Tisch delivers the news. The rumors are true. David Letterman is in with an earlier time slot and a very lucrative deal.
And I want to thank them for their support, and also I would like to thank them for their generosity because... This deal certainly would have put a smile on Jack Benny's face. Even in the condition he's in now, he would have...
By July, Letterman was in Los Angeles, ready to meet the press for the first time since the January announcement.
I've been reluctant to meet the press. Yeah. Maybe it's snotty questions like that, pal. There he is. Get him.
Do you have any worries about moving from one network to another?
You know, I want the thing to work and work really well. But like I said earlier, maybe I'm just dumb, but I don't find myself kind of in a cloud of anxiety about this. Of course, I'm full of gin.
Letterman jokes about it, but ever since it became clear that he would leave NBC after more than a decade with that network, many have wondered just how he felt about it.
I was at Black Rock the night you announced you were leaving NBC to come
Black Rock, the big CBS monolith.
It's a huge, important building. And I thought to myself, he's doing this for more than money.
I've never done anything for money. So it's nice, it's comforting, but it's never been a motivator in my life.
Why? Why come here?
I've been very lucky because there was a time about a year ago when NBC chose Jay Leno to host The Tonight Show. It seemed to me that I was superfluous. It just didn't seem to me to make any sense to have Jay Leno doing an hour of a talk show, and then I would come on afterwards doing an hour of a talk show. And I really felt like, you know, maybe my time had come to step out of network television. And I wasn't happy about it. It just seemed to be the reality of the situation. So then, through the ensuing months, when I found out that there was interest from CBS, I became cautiously optimistic. I didn't want to take a job anywhere else. I listened to a lot of people who had unbelievable offers. There's a couple of guys in business of syndication of television shows, and it's the King brothers.
And these guys...
They're the richest people in the world.
They have all the money. And they came in and they said, yeah, we'll give you a show. Everybody gets bandlon shirts like we wear. We'll get you some gold watches. We'll get you chains. We'll get you your own theme park. How would you like that? Your own theme park. I thought, well, it's gotten silly.
Huge amounts of money. David Letterman leaves NBC, his home, this place that nurtured him and loved him and took care of him.
Well, now, wait a minute. Now, please, you're talking through your head here. There was not a great deal of love at NBC.
Are you hungry for the competition?
I'm hungry. I'm describing myself now. I'm like a fighter. I'm eager to try and do a really good show, because that to me is the, your work is your ultimate satisfaction. Not the ultimate satisfaction perhaps, but it certainly makes the day nicer if you think you're doing a good job. So I think we're all eager, all hungry, to use your word, to get on and do a nice show, and to show a bigger audience what we think is a pretty good show. We hope. We're going to try very hard.
Do you feel any pressure?
Actually, I'm getting hungry now. Could I have a BLT? Don't you do like a cooking deal?
Save now on every #1 selling Ford at your Quality Plus Ford dealer. It's Ford's factory authorized clearance. Now get a double rebate on America's #1 selling car, Ford Taurus. That's $500 cash back plus $500 clearance bonus for a total clearance cash back of $1,000. See your Quality Plus Ford dealer today.
See your Ford dealer today. Get behind the wheel and turn the key.
Hurry! Ford's factory authorized clearance ends soon.
Who's collecting? McDonald's! NFL kickoff payoff points!
Pull your kickoff payoff tab to find out how many points you've scored.
Touchdown! I got 6 points!
Save 10 points for a sheet of NFL player trading cards.
You got Williams. Give you Nelson.
So collect kickoff payoff points and win.
What you want is what you get.
Play kickoff payoff.
McDonald's Blue Day.
Enjoy the Burger of the Month, the Quarter Pounder Club Sandwich. Add fries and a Coke Classic for an extra value meal, and play kickoff payoff at participating McDonald's.
You look pretty there.
Soap opera fans, Channel 10 and Marshall's, the off-price retailer, invite you to put a little light in your life. You could win a trip to the set of CBS's hit daytime series, The Guiding Light, if you stop by Marshall's today. Enter the Guiding Light sweepstakes at any participating Marshall's, and you could win the glamour trip of a lifetime. The winner will travel to New York and spend time with the cast and crew on the set of CBS's The Guiding Light. You might even meet your favorite Guiding Light star. Quick, turn on the light and win a taste of the glamorous life. Only at Marshall's.
I just think it might have been easier to renovate Ed Sullivan than the theater itself.
This is the place David Letterman likes to joke about, the Ed Sullivan Theater on Broadway. Getting this place ready has been no easy task. Ever since Ed Sullivan's last show back in the 70s, this theater had been falling into disrepair. So turning it into the new home of Late Show with David Letterman has required total renovation.
Last count, we actually saw more rats than seats at the theater. Saw Topo Gigio, the old mouse that in a stairwell eating an old grilled cheese sandwich. He looks horrible. The years have not been kind to Topo Gigio. The theater, it's unbelievable to watch. You go in there anytime, day or night, literally a crew of 200 people, hammering, nailing, plastering, painting, and they're doing a great job. And I so hope that it's ready.
Despite all the chaos, everybody knows the Ed Sullivan Theater is going to be ready by the time the show goes on the air. We're 10 floors above that now in the production offices, where they decide everything about how the show will go, including which celebrities to invite as guests.
Dana Carvey, I'm hoping to from today, and I said we want to offer him the first Friday of the week.
Most of these people moved from NBC to CBS to stay with David Letterman. Holding the team together was an important reason for keeping the show in New York.
We had a chance. We could have gone to Los Angeles. We could have done this show out of the brand new CBS facility in Los Angeles, which you could walk into tomorrow and do a first-rate show. The beautiful things. And we kind of like the idea of staying in New York. It's a bit of a differentiation for us that we want to kind of protect. And also it would have required 40 or 50 people moving to Los Angeles and living somewhere near Barstow. I don't know. So we decided to stay here, and the writing staff is coming with us. The talent staff, the people who research and book talent and prepare the segments, all of those people are coming with us. I think we're about 75% of the people who were with us at NBC are coming with us to CBS.
Paul Schaefer,
right,
returns.
Yes, yes.
In his same capacity.
Oddly enough, he's running camera for us on the new show.
Okay.
So he'll be with us, but it's a little different job.
The show's musical director, Paul Schaefer, has been with Letterman from the start, creating a unique sound that helps set the show's mood.
Does the band change?
I'm adding to the band. I have the same 4 guys as the core guys. I'm adding 2 new guys.
Yeah.
Second guitar and a second synthesizer player. Because we've got some money to throw around now.
Thanks.
So the music will change a little, but not too much.
Paul Schaefer.
When we talked with the leaders of the production team, everyone said the same thing. Dave is Dave. Why mess with success?
When we're doing our jobs properly, we're serving him. We're booking the show to his liking. We're designing the show to his liking. And he's somebody who has a very definitive sense of what works and what doesn't work for him.
He is extremely funny, and in a sense, Dave doesn't really need writers. So what you have to guard against is falling into a situation where you start to write things like, well, give Dave spoons, he'll be funny with spoons. And the fact of the matter is he would be funny with spoons, but that's not exactly an idea. Well, let me just jot that down. Give Dave spoons. Anyone just gets the idea for the first show? I was just thinking. That might not be so bad.
What about, is it, for you, technically, is it a different show to do at 11:30, 10:30 versus the old late night show?
Yeah, there's a great fear that you're going to have a big barn of a place, and people will come in and say, oh, you couldn't get a laugh in a place like this, but you could be able to get laughs in this place. The ceiling's been lowered.
Someone said something about getting laughs?
Oh, I'm sorry, this is Rob, our head writer.
I didn't get the memo on that. No, this is not the time to drop a bombshell like that.
Right, yeah.
Is there a sense, new network, new opportunity, we can show those guys, we're really the ones who ought to be on television at this time?
Yes. No, we wanted to be on at 11:30 for a long time. Yeah. And we're very excited about it. And more people will see us, and more people will hopefully like us.
Is there a sense among you about competition?
I mean, we're well aware of what they're doing, but does it worry us? Bring them on.
I want to get toppled.
Yeah, I want to kick his ass also.
All joking aside, the Letterman team has had to deal with some controversy these last few months. NBC said it owned the rights to Letterman's show.
Much has been written this summer about the disputes between the networks.
I understand NBC's position. In owning the show, they feel that they own every aspect of it. They own my socks. I have an artificial tooth. They own that. They own every element. They own the format. I understand them saying all of that. And from just a reasonable point of view, I understand somebody making that claim. If they say, absolutely not, Dave, you can't use the artificial tooth that you used on NBC, fine. They can have the artificial tooth.
What makes you nervous? What makes you anxious?
My own shortcomings, my own ineptness, my own limitations. When you realize you're in over your head, when somebody says something to you and it occurs to you that you haven't been listening, and then you think, oh, geez, I wish I had been listening, because I'm not the smartest man on television, I'm not the funniest man on television. I ought to be able to pay attention. But, there are those circumstances, and I've had a couple here already with you, where you're just not listening to a thing anybody is saying. And that's, to me, what makes me nervous, when I realize I should have done that. I should be better than this.
Does any guest make you nervous?
Yeah, occasionally. You get a guest who you see them looking at you oddly. If I sense that they're distressed, then one of two things will happen. You either rise to the occasion and try to put them at ease, and I've never done that. Or the other thing is you just kind of then both sort of feed symbiotically off each other's ill-at-ease feeling. So that's no good.
Can I confess to you that the one time I did your show...
I have no memory of that, by the way, Harry. I'm sorry. There's my confession. Let me get that out of the way.
Backstage, and as the producers all left and the music was playing during the commercial break, it's a Friday night.
The reason you were there on a Friday night, of course, was because Marv Albert was out of town.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I knew that.
In the year 2017, one corporation is building a fortress for the ultimate takeover. Your mind. They will control your thoughts. They will invade your dreams.
This is an unauthorized thought process.
Now, one man will fight the system. The critics are calling it more powerful than Total Recall. Christopher Lambert, Fortress, rated R. Starts Friday, September 3rd.
1993 Cadillac Lincoln Showroom Closeout. Every Cadillac and Lincoln in Quebec's giant 50-car showroom is drastically reduced to under $16,990. 50 late-model Cadillacs and Lincolns. All the most popular models and colors. None held back. Cadillac Eldorados, Sevilles, Coupes, and Sedan DeVilles, Bromes, Fleetwoods, Lincoln Town Cars, Continentals, Marks, all drastically reduced to under $16,990 at FC Quebec. Sure, they're a few years old, but they look brand new, fresh off the showroom floor. The 1993 Cadillac Lincoln Showroom Closeout at FC Quebec, Route 73, Palmyra, New Jersey.
This Saturday only, it's the spectacular one-day sale at Wanamaker's. 14 hours of store-wide savings you can't afford to miss. 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. this Saturday only at Wanamaker's.
You're spending an evening at home with your family. Suddenly, without warning, a burglar breaks into your home. It's a frightening moment, not knowing if the intruder wants to rob you, or worse, hurt you or your wife and children. Now you can stop a burglar from breaking into your home with the Door Club. From the makers of the Club family of security devices comes the Door Club. Able to withstand over 2 tons of force, the Door Club's solid steel construction is more effective than standard deadbolts and chain locks. Turned in this position, the Door Club becomes one of the strongest interior locks on the market today. A simple turn this way allows you to view visitors with added safety and caution, giving you the peace of mind you deserve. Protect your family today with the Door Club.
Now available at these fine stores.
It's here, Eagles fans. The real season is about to begin. I'll be watching This Is the NFL, The Randall Cunningham Show, and A Season to Remember on Channel 10, our Eagle station. I'm a big fan.
Starting September 7th.
Just as I'm coming in here tonight, a man comes up to me, and he's very excited to see me. He's squealing with delight, and I'm getting jumpier the more the guy squeals. And he says, I think your show is great. He said, I watched your morning show. I thought that was great. He said, I've seen every one of the shows you've done at NBC. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am you're going to CBS. And he's going on and on and on and on and on, and I'm embarrassed. I'm a little excited myself. Finally, all I could really do is I shook the guy's hand and I said, well, thank you very much, Mr. Tisch. And that was it.
Larry Tisch, that is, Chairman, President, and CEO of CBS Incorporated. Letterman is known for occasionally lampooning his bosses. His new one, no exception.
Me and Larry, down there, all over you. Like a cheap suit, pal. You're dead meat, right, Larry? Take it.
When the deal to bring Letterman to CBS was announced back in January, Dave was asked whether Paul Schaefer would be coming too. With Larry Tisch looking on, Letterman did this.
Oh, Paul.
What, have you got a little extra for Paul?
But you had an entire big corporation to lampoon before, and you have individuals now. You have like a really rich guy, this Larry Tisch, who owns
but it's not exactly a mom and pop shop, is it? Anything can be used as a focus of comedy. And I think we have a full plate here at CBS. That sounds insulting, doesn't it? I didn't mean it to be that way. But it's the same situation as General Electric. CBS is now the most successful commercial broadcasting network. General Electric is the largest global corporation. So it's, you know, we don't care how big, just as long as they're big. And we can't damage CBS by making fun of them, just as we couldn't damage GE by making fun of them, although Lord knows we try.
Little teeny tiny part of you that says, I want to kick NBC.
No.
But.
No, first of all, I think it's unrealistic to assume that we could, based on the structure of the two networks. As I said before, NBC has been a powerhouse and has dominated, and they have Johnny Carson to thank for that. Well, actually it goes almost back to the beginning.
Jack Parr.
Yeah, Jack Parr and Steve Allen before that, and Jerry Lester, I think, had the first version of an NBC late night show. So CBS is in second position in late night, to be sure. So there's not much I can do about that, so there's no point in feeling pressure about something you have no control over. I'm hopeful that things go our way and that after a while stuff falls into place. But I can't worry about that now. I'm more worried about eyeliner, blusher, lip gloss.
Because has that changed with the buildings and when you go to different lighting?
It makes it, you know, go ahead and laugh, go ahead and mock me, Harry, but it makes a huge difference to me.
What did you see when you were a kid that made you think, I want to do that?
There was occasionally when I would be sick and would get to stay home from school, and I wouldn't always get to stay home from school when I was sick. But if, you know, running a fever like 110, 111, then Mom would relent. And you get to
a
stay
Midwest
home.
Mom would just kind of break down and say,
and I would, we had a television set, one of these enormous things, and in those days there was like in the morning you could see, I think, Arthur Godfrey, and I got to watch these guys. And it seemed, geez, the equipment looked cool, the microphones looked cool, the cameras looked neat, and the fact that here was a guy very easily chatting with me, it seemed like, an 11-year-old boy who was delirious from fever. There's my target audience, by the way. I just thought, well, this is great, this is cool. But I never thought you could do that for a living till much, much later in my life. And when I found out it was possible, at any level, that was satisfying, knowing this is what I would like to do, and whether you're doing it in New York City or Indianapolis doesn't really make much difference.
Families all over America are planning their fall vacations.
Good for them.
Around coming to New York, and
this is not a bad idea.
Stand in line to get into the Ed Sullivan Theater.
Autumn in New York is maybe the best time to be here anyway. And if you can include in your trip a visit to see our show, we would be eternally grateful.
There are people, believe it or not, who have not seen you. There are people who are out there saying, who is this guy? Why is it such a big deal? Why should they watch?
First of all, I'm a very nice man. My heart is in the right place. We're just trying to do an hour of silly television. We want to lighten your load a bit. And I think it's the kind of thing that if you watch once or twice, you will get it, you will want to continue to get it, and you will find yourself being on my side. I think that's what you hope for generally. We're in this together. It's not me against them, it's me with them. And that's part of what makes us very exciting. It's, we want to show you why we're worth your time.
The summer Toyotathon clearance is rolling and the dealing is hot.
Squire, the summer Toyotathon's huge inventory and record sales goal means that now is the best time to save.
Right now, you can lease a Corolla for just $179 a month, complete with air, power steering, airbag, and more. Or check the low price on Tercel. You can get a great deal today. Drop whatever you're doing. You've got to get to the summer Toyotathon now.
When you're wearing the right makeup, all your little flaws seem to disappear. That's why Estee Lauder created Lucidity. It reflects light away from lines and imperfections. Come find out more about Lucidity, and we'll give you the chance to try 7 Estee Lauder favorites, like our revolutionary Advanced Night Repair and 2 all-day lipsticks, all in a great makeup caddy. Take them home now with any $15 purchase. This gift is yours through September 4th at all Strawbridge and Clothier stores.
There are cars with advanced engineering. There are cars that make you comfortable.
There are cars that are well protected. There are cars that protect their occupants well. There are cars equipped the way you want. And cars that are easy to own now. Which one should be your new car? All of the above. Chevy Lumina Euro Sedan. Test drive a Chevy Lumina Euro today at your neighborhood Chevrolet dealer.
What do you think?
Have you ever tasted Crystal Pepsi?
No, actually I haven't. It doesn't really taste like Pepsi.
What do you think?
So I do, just take a sip. It's hard to explain, it's just...
It isn't anything like California white wine.
I'm embarrassed here.
What's it like?
Nice lemony zing taste.
What do you think?
Not as heavy.
Less syrupy.
I'm sweating. I love it. It's refreshing. Clear taste.
This is different. You like to take a bath in it? Seriously.
What I do think.
On 911, tragedy strikes at a Colorado ski resort.
There was a cardiac arrest up at the top of the lift. Unfortunately, these people were never successfully resuscitated.
And rescuers are forced to attempt a perilous toboggan ride down the mountain slopes.
I really had resigned myself to the fact that he was dead.
We lost him. We lost him. It's flat.
I just couldn't imagine how they were going to get him back.
Don't miss the next Rescue 911.
Monday at 4:30 on Channel 10.
Are there any adjustments that you see yourself making for the 11:30 audience?
Well, I'm going to start using a rinse on my hair. Other than that, no.
Despite all the talk about changing networks and times, David Letterman insists he is still the same. He'd like for you to think of him as just Dave, the irreverent guy next door with the uncanny ability to make you laugh.
I mean, it'll either seem very odd to see me an hour earlier, or it'll seem okay. I think I see myself almost every hour of the day, and I think that's fine.
Late Show starts its run on Broadway Monday night when it premieres here on CBS. I'm Harry Smith from Times Square. Good night.
So I'm walking to work, and I get to this intersection, and there's a guy, and what he's doing as somebody walks by, he keeps dropping his pants. So I'm observing this, and I'm just, my mind is racing. And after about 45 minutes, I think to myself, well, geez. One of the best things that's happened to me throughout all of this, a couple of weeks ago, this is true, the woman who keeps breaking into my house, over the last 8 years, this woman has busted into my house a half a dozen times. I consider this to be a great sign. 2 weeks ago, this woman started breaking into Conan O'Brien's house.
We're done.
Hot diggity.
For tickets to join David Letterman's studio audience, write Late Show with David Letterman, 1697 Broadway, New York, New York, 10019.
Attention! This is the final model closeout notice of CNC Ford on Route 611 in Horsham. CNC is closing their doors to specially pre-price every new and used vehicle in their massive inventory. CNC will reopen for the $7 million final model closeout. Nothing will be held back. Every price is clearly marked and reduced for quick sale. Acres crammed with vehicles, all tagged for immediate sale. For the CNC Ford final model closeout notice, Route 611 Horsham.
JCPenney is forecasting a super day this Saturday. We'll have doorbuster specials from 9 until noon and 20 to 50% savings store-wide all day long this Saturday.
Delaware Valley, a new day is coming, and a new way to look at America.
American Journal with Nancy Glass.
Every day, there are stories you talk about, stories you care about. And every day, American Journal will take you where they're happening while they're happening.
Stories worth watching every day. American Journal, coming this fall.
Start saving for college now. Get U.S. savings bonds where you work or bank. They grow almost as fast as kids do.
U.S. savings bond.
talk about, stories you care about.
American Journal with Nancy Glass. Stories worth watching, coming this fall.
And this truck or car or whatever this thing had 5 dogs in it. And it was just, they might as well have been driving the damn car. Just let's loosen up the highway laws in this state. Let the dogs drive the damn cars. And I think all they need really is the evolutionary break that we as a superior species could give them, an opportunity, if you will. Hey, what about that Jurassic Park? And then I think a lot of our problems are solved.
They're here, sir. Mr. Minden will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Thank you.